Welcome to Story Cinema. Spoilers ahead. Enjoy the story. Have a good day. And please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.
The movie starts with a young bot named Orion Pax, who will one day become Optimus Prime. For now, he loves visiting the library to sift through old files. There, he learns about a figure named Primus, who created everything and transformed himself into the planet Cybertron. He also made 13 primes to protect the world and gave them a special artifact called the Leadership Matrix, which powered the planet and created life. However, long ago, the primes clashed, causing the matrix to vanish and the energy flow to stop. As a result, they had to start mining for resources. When he gets captured, a chase ensues. But luckily, he reaches a road where a friend helps him escape by tricking the gods. The god is none other than the Megatron, known as B-16 this time. He thinks searching for the Matrix is a waste of time, since the current leader, Sentinel Prime, is trying to end the mining operations. Orion takes a picture of Megatron, one of the 13 primes, expressing his admiration for him as his hero. Later, his friends join their leader, a bot named Alita. They end up in a mine where they inadvertently create chaos. The mine is unsafe, and they must flee quickly. However, they realize one friend is trapped, so they return to save him successfully. But things go awry. Darwin scolds Alita for her poor handling of the situation and sends her to the lower levels. He reminds them they are nothing without the bees, as they lack the power gear to transform. Soon after, they hear Sentinel's announcement that they are back on the surface searching for the Matrix, but once again, they have no luck. After hearing this, workers feel frustrated, because now they have to work hard to meet the demands. Meanwhile, B-16 feels hopeless, convinced that they will never escape this mess. To relieve their stress, they organized a well-known race called Yakin, where everyone takes a break to enjoy the event. The best runners prepare, while the miners watch from a distance. Orion tells B-16 that he has found better spots, leading him through some hidden pipes. When they reach a nicer area, B-16 is amazed by the scenery, unaware that Orion has some other plans to involve them in a race. As the race starts, everyone realizes the miners have joined in, cheering them on. The two friends give their all, facing several challenges as they near the finish line, where Darwin waits to stop them. He plans to punish them for disrupting the race, but Orion takes the blame. Luckily, B-16 intervenes, trying to resolve the situation. We flash back to a memory of the friends, recalling their promise to always support one another. Despite their bond, they are sent to the punishment room, waiting to see the consequences of their actions. After a while, Darwin appears and informs them he has found a perfect job for them in the waste management department, a place no one wants to go because it's tough and dangerous. With no other option left, they head there and meet a bot named B-127, which we have seen in previous movies as well, is now more talkative. B-127 introduces them to his friends, including Alita, who fights for bot rights, especially for girls. B-16 meets other bots, made from scrap, trying to make them useful. As Orion visits them, he accidentally drops a piece, which B-127 quickly tries to fix. Suddenly, a chip pops out, revealing a hidden holographic message. It's from a transformer, calling for help on the surface, asking for unity to save Cybertron. Feeling inspired, Orion decides it's time to act. Alita and B-127 join him. B-16 hesitates, fearing the consequences, but they convince him that this is the right path. They quickly escape the waste department, facing challenges, but ultimately making it to the surface. entering the outside world of Cybertron. They're amazed to see that how beautiful life on Cybertron is, which makes them want to protect their home. They then see a robotic deer being killed there, causing B-127 to panic and try to flee. His friends stop him, reminding him that they need to stick together. They quietly move toward the coordinates from the holographic message and eventually find themselves in a mysterious cave. Though the cave seems dangerous, they move forward and discovered downed Transformers, who are not just any ordinary bots, but 13 Primes, betrayed and left for dead. They also come across Megatron, who was once one of them, but is now dead. As B-16 is filled with vengeance, they realize one Prime is still alive, but B-127 recharges him, reviving Alpha Trion, who shares with them that Sentinel Prime betrayed them all out of jealousy. He thought the Matrix held all the power of the planet, but when he found it, he realized it was more than he imagined, so he hid it, knowing only the worthy could access it. Alpha Trion explains that true power lies within each Transformer, not in the gears. He activates a mysterious energy that envelops the cave, giving them new abilities and transforming them from regular bots into powerful cyber transformers. As they feel the change, Alpha Trion bids them farewell, his energy fading. He warns them that great power brings great responsibilities, and how they use that power matters most. Meanwhile, Sentinel is meeting secretly with Quint, handing over everything. Alpha Trion urges them to escape and shares what they have learned to gather support while he buys time. He confronts the enemies alone. Sentinel's companion mock him for being old, but Alpha Trion shows his strength, taking down many foes. However, Razid captures him. The bots try to escape, remembering they can now transform, though they are not still fully equipped. They manage to evade the enemies in their incomplete form. But excitement distracts them until B-16 saves them. Fueled by revenge, B-16 takes the evidence and the map with him. Orion tries to persuade him to work together. They discover they have been captured by unknown Transformers, initially believed to be Sentinel spies. However, B-16 frees himself and learns these bots are part of a group created by the 13 Primes, led by Star. They oppose Sentinel, having witnessed his betrayal of the Primes, and now work to sabotage his plans. Orion proposes a united front to free Cybertron, but Star is skeptical about their chances. B-16 wants to leave, disinterested in Sentinel and the false leaders. A conflict arises as B-16 demonstrates his strength, defeating the enemies effortlessly. Inspired by his power, others decide to stand with him instead of cowering. They prepare to confront Sentinel, but the enemies remain unaware of their presence. Soon they engage in battle, and while all Transformers try to defend their ground, they begin to lose. Alita awakens Orion, informing him that half of the real Transformers, including B-16, have been captured. Frustrated by the lack of evidence, Orion feels defeated, but Alita encourages him, stating his vision is crucial for Cybertron's future. They decide to join the remaining gods, who are reluctant. Alita showcases her strength, convincing everyone to support their cause. Meanwhile, Sentinel captures all remaining Transformers, claiming they will be shown as traitors. B-16 refuses to kneel to false leaders. Sentinel taunts him with Megatron's gear, prompting Orion to confront Darwin and expose the truth. He inspires the others to turn against Sentinel. B-16 stands tall, but as Sentinel prepares to strike him down, Alita and the others arrive, realizing they are outnumbered. Fortunately, Orion returns with the miners, leading to a fierce showdown. He rescues the core and faces Sentinel. The two prepare for battle, while Orion broadcasts a message B-16 fights Sentinel, but Orion intervenes, stating that their new future shouldn't start with violence. B-16 disregards him, attacking Sentinel and inadvertently injuring Orion. Orion collapses, triggering a change in B-16. He kills Sentinel for good. As everyone watches, Orion reaches the Cybertron core, receiving the Matrix of Leadership, which empowers him to shape Cybertron's future. B-16 now takes Sentinel's gear and gaining immense strength. He tells everyone, from now onward he will be called Megatron. On the other hand, Orion wakes up with Matrix power and got a name Optimus Prime. Megatron commands his Imperial Guards to demolish the city, regardless of who is inside. Optimus and his allies attempt to stop him, but begin to falter. Then Optimus Prime appears. Megatron shocked to see Orion with the Matrix. Megatron attacks, leading to a fierce battle. Using the Matrix power, Optimus defeats Megatron, declaring that evil will not prevail. Megatron escapes with his guards, and Optimus mourns the loss of his old friend. He turns to Elita and B-127, emphasizing the need to help govern Cybertron. Using the Matrix, Optimus liberates the captives and restores their powers. He sends a warning to enemies not to return, as he and the Autobots are ready to defend their home. In the post-credit scene, we see B-127 reunites with his old friends, and that's where the film ends.
Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.